Hello, my name is Maria Barney, and I work in the Education Department at the Hispanic Society Museum and Library, where we have a wonderful collection of maps and globes from the Age of Exploration, which means that many of these are over 500 years old. These maps represent both the people of the Iberian Peninsula and also of Latin America. The Hispanic Society has partnered with the Queen Sofía Spanish Institute to share these precious artworks with you. This map was made by Juan Vespucci in 1526. Vespucci was a cartographer, expert pilot, and merchant who traveled to the Americas at least 2 times. Juan was the nephew of Americo Vespucci, a navigator and a senior pilot, after whom the continents of North and South America were named. When Juan's famous uncle Americo died, Juan inherited all his maps, charts, and navigation instruments. Between 1512 and 1525, Juan was a pilot in the Casa de Contratación, which was the institution that controlled and regulated the exploration and mapping in the lands now called America. In the year 1526, the same year in which he made this map, he was appointed examiner of pilots. The trail of Juan Vespucci is lost as of 1527, after his second trip to America. In addition to this map, the Hispanic Society also has documents from the University of Mariantes. Produced somewhat later in Seville in approximately 1585, these documents are known as the Manual of Nautical and Astronomical Instructions for use by the University of Mariantes. The university, along with the Casa de la Contratación and the Seville Consulate of Commerce, formed the core of the administration and supervision of trade in the Spanish West Indies. The ordinances for the university were formally approved by Philip II in 1569. Although the University of Mariantes was not an academic institution, its members had studied cosmography and the science of navigation at the Casa de Contratación and had passed rigorous exams before becoming pilots or teachers. It is presumed that this manuscript would have served one of the ship's teachers who was a member of the university. Composed of 99 pages, the volume lacks its cover and begins on the second page. The first 26 leaves include all the figures, hands as mnemonic devices, and wheels with volvels, which is the instrument shown on the right. Juan Vespucci's Mappa Mundi, which means Map of the World in Latin, is an elaborate reproduction of what was called the Padrón Real, or the Royal Register, which was the official nautical chart used as a reference, from which copies were made for the pilots traveling to the Americas. It was most likely made as a wedding gift for the Emperor Charles V on his marriage to Isabella of Portugal, as it includes the coat of arms of the Habsburgs, which you can see towards the top left above North America. It is signed on the left with the following translated text: Juan Vespucci, pilot of His Majesty's, made me in Seville in the year 1526. On the map, there are 2 concentric circles of compass roses with 32 points from which emanate rum lines that represent the many directions of the winds. The rum lines cover the entire surface of the map. Vespucci placed the Spanish and Portuguese flags in the areas where each kingdom had claimed territories, and there are numerous galleons shown crossing the seas. The red and white flag is that of the Kingdom of Castile, and the blue one is that of Portugal. These flags give us an idea of how far each kingdom's territories extended around the world. It is very interesting to note that many geographical and ornamental details that Vespucci included on the map, such as fortifications in various parts of Europe and Africa, as well as tents in Asia. Also shown is the Tower of Babel collapsing in the Middle East. According to legend, initially on Earth only one language was spoken and all people understood each other. The people decided that a tower should be built to reach the heavens. Because God viewed this as an arrogance of man, God demolished the tower and created different languages so that people could not understand each other. The map also represents the Red Sea in the same color as it was shown during the Middle Ages. We can also see Mecca represented as a castle with a flag. In Africa, Vespucci included elephants and camels. The only human figurines appear in South America, where they are shown harvesting Brazilian wood. This continent also has images of some fantastical creatures. It is also important to note that Vespucci included in his world map the recent conquests made by the Spanish in the Americas, such as the Strait of Magellan in 1520, and also Mexico City in 1521. The new land of Ayllon is also included. It was so called because of the name of Lucas Vázquez de Ayllon, who was the first to arrive at the Atlantic coast north of Florida, in what is now Virginia. When Ayllon arrived at the coasts, friendly relations were established with the natives, who gave them a welcoming greeting. These natives were later betrayed by the Spaniards, who at the time of departure captured some 130 of them while they were visiting the ships. Perhaps the most striking feature of this map lies in what does not appear: the American territories that at the time were unknown to the Europeans in 1526. We hope you enjoyed this up-close look at the details of the map by Juan Vespucci and the chart from the University of Mariantes. To learn more about our collection, please visit HispanicSociety.org.